we working? Think we're live. So confused. Hey, Satan Media. That is an intense name. Do you actually have a media company? Okay, a couple more images in here. Hi, our diary. How are you? Can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure. There's some weird, funky business up with the stream today. We are going to pay our respects a little bit to Akira Toriyama. So, some Dragon Ball Z. Actually, I may draw some Sandland, the Beelzebub, because he's a pretty cool character. That looks cool. The volume covers are a really good reference. He draws really cool volume covers. Drop that down. What was that? Can you guys hear me though? Hi, Chikage. Hi, Fearless. Can you guys hear me? I have had no one confirm that. We can hear you. Okay, thank you. For some reason, when I tried to edit the live stream, it wouldn't work. So I had to schedule a live and then start it. And then even after I started it, it took like it usually happens instantly. It took like several minutes. I think there's something weird maybe with YouTube, because my speed is fine and everything, so it's really weird. Krillin, this little bald head. That's a cool one. How's everybody doing? I also loaded up a Dragon Ball game. I want to do that too. And okay, we're good to go. I don't even have my drawing tablet attached. It just looks like it has drops on it. Pen. There we go. Glove. Just been surviving. Yeah, I feel that. I've been doing much of the same. Hey, Jino. How's it going? And draw. I have to do that down here. Hello from Madagascar. Oh wow. Hi, Miko. Miko Tourage. Can I call you Miko? Might need to come up a little bit more. Hey, Bobby. What's your weapon of choice? Why is there like a to draw digitally, tablet or Cintiq? I use a tablet, but I recently came to the realization that I need a Cintiq. I explained this on one of my, I think the last full video that I made, because my monitor is 3 times the size of my tablet. So my tablet is like this that I'm drawing on. I don't know what the exact 3 times the size would be. My monitor, right? So every time I draw like this size, I'm actually drawing it on the tablet in this size. You know, so you're kind of screwing yourself up at this point. If it was closer together, it might be a little bit better. Because I kind of like the fact that you know, when you're drawing, your hand kind of covers part of what you're drawing. It's kind of nice to be able to see everything you're drawing. There is that weird thing that you have to get over, drawing down here, looking up here. Once you get over that, it's not a big deal. But yeah, I think this is the bigger problem with this Cintiq. Like even this head I'm drawing right here, I'm actually drawing it like, you know, this size on my tablet. And then this I'm drawing like really tiny. Right? And that's a problem because you're not using your arm and all the muscles and everything to do that. So I would say if you can get your hands on a Cintiq and get used to that, that's going to be the closest thing, especially if you're still using like a sketchbook, traditional sketchbook to sketch while you're out and about. That's probably the best thing for you, is to get a Cintiq and get used to that and not get used to a tablet. I used to be the other way around, again, because I liked being able to see my drawing and not covering it with my hand. But now I'm firmly in the other camp. I think Cintiq or some kind of screen tablet is better. We have an off day. Nice. Naz, how do I join the Discord? I'm going to be throwing the link into the community chat probably in just a little bit. I'll do one drawing and then I'll drop it in. But we're going to be on for a little while and then we're going to go into the Discord chat and everything. So don't worry, you won't miss it. If you have to go for some reason, I'll drop it in the chat sooner. Just let me know. What do you use right now, Bobby? You have a screen tablet or no screen? Just doing some schooling while watching the stream. Oh, okay. Well, let me know if you have to go for some reason. I'll drop it in sooner. Here's gonna be hard. Let's do this. About 6 years, I used Intuos Pro Large, which was great for painting and concept work, but now I work as a storyboard artist and animation, and for pure draftsmanship, a Cintiq is better. Yeah, I mean, pretty much took the words out of my mouth. Yeah, see, the large, I have a medium, so the large probably would have been better in comparison. I've just always had a medium, and I didn't know. I didn't like put two and two together about the whole screen drawing 3 times larger. But that's great now that you have a Cintiq. Yeah, for the draftsmanship, essentially. Like, if you want to be really good at lines, I'm like, with painting, it doesn't really matter too much, right? Because, you know, it's chunks of paint. You're not going to be able to get those like big sweeping gestural lines that are going to work out really nice for you. But for draftsmanship, yeah, that's where it's at. And I really gravitate towards like a lot of Eastern artists, like Japanese and Chinese and stuff, and they are all I mean, they're great painters and illustrators and stuff too, but they are excellent draftsmen, draftswomen. They just have incredible skills. So yeah, the Cintiq or screen tablet is definitely going to help with that. Do you know, is it normal that when I try to draw lightly with my digital tablet, kind of feels off or different? How should I approach digital drawing when going from A to B? I'm not sure if I know what you mean. You try to draw lightly, it feels off? Is your pressure sensitivity like weird? I'm gonna have to draw this guy's eye at some point, so let's try to make it work. Maybe it's because his nose is too far down. It's more like it's just straight out. That's why I probably have. More like, should I expect to have the feeling when I do a traditional art? Are you using a screen tablet, Jino, or a non-screen tablet? I mean, even on a screen tablet, it's not gonna feel exactly like digital. You really have to take a little bit of time setting up the sensitivity a little bit, and then even then, like it's something that you just have to get used to. There is a difference in feeling. A lot of times people get that from the refresh rate. Hey Jacob, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Oh, it's a non-screen tab. Okay, so you're not going to be bothered by the refresh rate because it's not an issue. Hmm. Is this like your first time drawing with a tablet? Because with the the non-screen tablets, the thing that you really are getting used to is the fact that you're drawing in one place and seeing it show up in another. And that can be really off-putting at first. I don't know if that was very successful. Thanks, Jacob. I will be launching it very shortly. The trip to Mexico was awesome. We got sick, unfortunately, near the at the very end. We had gone out to a restaurant. The food was amazing, but we totally forgot about the and only last night, because we'd done really well with the whole like bottled water everywhere, but we got like a little mocktail, that non-alcoholic like cocktail, and it had ice in it. I'm pretty sure that's what did us in. Started stream early today? No, started at 8:30. Hi 4. Don't I normally start at 8:30? Forgot to boil the ice cubes. Yeah, I know. A noob mistake. But Mexico was really beautiful. It was a lot more tropical than I expected. We were in Mexico City, and it was just so much more tropical than I expected. Very beautiful. I feel like we get shown Mexico in movies all the time, and it's like they edit it in movies, to be really yellow and like it just looks like an impoverished nation. It was just so the opposite. I never felt unsafe or anything. It was gorgeous. Juno, so it is your first time using an on-screen tablet. So yeah, it's gonna feel really weird at first. Unfortunately, that whole like you're drawing down here, right? And then it's showing up here. So like, and then it's actually showing up here. This disconnect, like, of how this feels is, I remember it being super weird and just not getting used to it for a little while. It's just something that eventually, it's like your brain sort of melds with it. Now it doesn't bother me at all. I suppose it's similar to how people say it's like riding a bike. Like when when you don't know how to do it, it's super, super uncomfortable. And once you finally do it, like you never feel uncomfortable with it again. When I used the pen brush and kind of tuned it to emulate my mechanical pencil, it wasn't quite right. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, there are some brushes that you can get pretty close to emulating certain things. Like, I've seen people make watercolor brushes and do some pretty cool stuff. But I would not expect to, like, expect that it's going to feel different. Right? Don't expect that it's going to be the same or similar. It might have similar vibes, like you might make a pencil texture that feels similar, but it's not going to feel the same as using a pencil. I had the day off thanks to Jesus, so I'm at home chilling. Thanks to Jesus. Actually, I don't want to draw Goku's head too big because he's got such big hair. His eye too big there. We'll go with that. Yeah, just don't rush it, you'll get used to it over time. It takes less time than you think, but it just feels super long when you're in the middle of it, you know? Hi, Lonely. Lonely Lanterns. Something like that. Oops. It's actually been a little bit since I've been drawing. I've had to do so much stuff since we've been back. I was like behind on a ton of work, so I'm building a website. I had to do a video. It's been a lot of stuff. How do you... Is there a way to... Mhm. Even spacing. I think I'm gonna try and do Toriyama fan art in oils. Oh wow. Okay, put those oils to use. How have those been? Have you been able to use them a little bit? That's interesting. I'd like to see that. Just gotta deal with this dude's hair. Oh no, that's not his hair. It's kind of point down. Terror is so big. Hi, Terror. You've done several paintings by now. It's fun, but requires patience. Oh, dang. Yeah, that's pretty cool for. I only used oil paints when I first started painting, and it was tough. Very clumsy with everything. Alright. Maybe we'll get this side first. Okay. Don't think it's beginner friendly medium, to be honest. I mean, you gotta start somewhere with color, right? So I imagine that's where they started, like back in the day when they didn't have digital painting, right? What else would they use? Watercolor's super difficult to control. Acrylics, maybe? That's something I had back in the day. I draw this big ass piece of hair. It looks so stupid. Damn it, Goku. Why? Still think his face is just a smidge too wide. Gonna look really wonky now. How'd it look when it was like this? Still wonky! Hey, Jack. Watercolors are way easier than oils, so this stuff dries within a day. Issue with oils is mainly the solvents used. I mean, watercolors I suppose are easy to start, but they're really hard to control. Although, same could be said about oil. My mouse wasn't working because the stylus was on my tablet. I've had that happen before. Genuinely don't know how to make this hair work. Just have to go with that for now. Oop. Something like that. Ooh. Toriyama drew what I call banana hair. Yeah, it's definitely a weird shit. He made it work though. Like, it looks good on his. I just can't make it look right. I wonder if this looks better higher up. Not really. It's just been a while since I've been drawing. Also, I'm not really experienced with hair, to be honest, so that's part of the problem. Sometimes making anime hair more realistic can be troublesome. Especially big anime hair. Like people who managed to make Yu-Gi-Oh! Yugi his hair. Oh my gosh. Hey Keel. Hey, don't worry about being. You're not late at all. Alright, let me put. For some reason, I can't edit the live stream. I had to actually like schedule a live stream because it wouldn't let me edit it. It was really weird. I'm gonna put the Discord link. In here. How do I do this again? Invite people. All right. Can I post this in the chat or will it like Let's try it. Don't ban me, YouTube. (40, 42 degrees Celsius here. Having fun with the allergies. Oh my god. How hot is that in Fahrenheit? That seems really high. Hey, Kenovi. Oh, I made it just in time. Oh, it's 104? Oh my god. Yeah, I've got some allergy nonsense too, so that sucks. I'm sorry, Akil. Alright. If anybody can make it in. Oh, hi, you guys made it in. Oh my god. Alright, you guys are welcome. That's a Discord link, by the way. Kenovi, hi. Thank you for the love. I have a Discord if you want to join. That's what today's purpose is. So, just so you all know, like, you're welcome to chat and say hi in the Discord. I'm going to... Unusual activity? Oh, it's just because a ton of people are joining. So yeah, you guys are welcome to join. And then normally we do like a 2-hour live stream. So after that, I'm going to switch purely to Discord. We'll just chat in there for a little bit. Might jump in the voice chat. You're welcome to mute yourself if you don't want to talk in the voice chat or whatever. Well, we'll see. So yeah, today the whole plan is to just let everybody comfortably get in. The link is only live for 6 hours. This is going to be a very soft launch. I'm not advertising this anywhere else. So it's just us hanging out in the Discord, and it will be for a little bit, and then I'll put it everywhere eventually and see if other people want to join. But just focus on building a small little community right now with you guys, so I hope you all enjoy that. I'll try to make some, events and stuff that'll be fun, and we'll slowly build the actual Discord together. If you're in here already, you know it's like very bare bones. When I made a Discord last time, it was just chaos. There were like 30, like I got these wonderful mods, and I'm not knocking them at all. Like, they wanted to make the Discord really fun, but they made like 30 rooms right away, and I just like, it spread out the entire community, and I just wasn't that popular to have that big of a Discord. So I'm just gonna try to keep things simple in like a general chat and an art chat, and then we'll slowly grow things from there based on how the community is engaging and what we think we need. If you have any suggestions at all, and like, you can always voice them, and I'll check it and stuff. So it'll be very community driven. Thank you, Prince Osaro. Thank you, Chikage. I'll see you guys in there in a little bit. But yeah, hopefully this one goes a little bit better. I'm excited to have the Discord and everything. I think it's important to have small communities, especially for artists, because it's, especially now, our community just gets shit on so much. With AI and everything, it's like all the online communities that used to be safe havens, like DeviantArt is a great example. Like, it used to be a really safe haven for a lot of beginners, and now it's just like, they were advertising the other day that someone made $25,000 on their platform, and it's just this AI artist. It's like they're just spitting in the face of it, all the people that made their platform what it is, for some immediate profits. But you know, we're already seeing that stuff backfire. I think I saw Adobe stock went down a ton. Like, who knew if you advertise AI that designers would leave your Adobe suite? Because nobody needs to know how to do it anymore. These people are dumb as a bag of rocks. Like, it just is sad. Oh yeah, I really gotta stop doing that. I actually agree with that, Nas. I try to say AI images. It's just so prevalent in the community already, where we call it AI art, and we should just call them AI images or AI prompters or something like that. Because it's not art; it's just theft. It's such a shame too, because like in a totally different world where people were actually taken care of and respected, you know, I bet you a ton of artists would have offered up their art for something like this. Um, you know, I always imagined. Have you guys ever watched Star Trek and they have that holodeck, where they like it's like their version of entertainment, and you can basically like program your own movie and star in it. That sounds really cool, you know. And you could just make up stuff like you know, give me a Mission Impossible type movie, but it's uh you know, Marvel characters, and I want to be Iron Man. And then you just star in your own movie, and the computer AI like makes up a whole story for you. You can tell it what difficulty you want it to be. That always sounded really cool to me. But like, our path to getting there is just so like, we don't take care of it, our people. We don't treat our artists well. So like, we're just never gonna get there. Like, I forgot the. Oh, I thought I lost control of my pen there for a second. We just go about it such the wrong way. Like that Star Trek future is such an idealized version of the future. It's just never gonna happen because we just disrespect people so much. Barely used Discord but joined. Okay, thanks, Kenobi. Yeah, yeah, it's 20 people or so. It won't be that busy. Like I said, I want to keep it as a tight knit community first. And you don't have to talk at all, or, you know, there's no obligation to do anything in there. It's just people wanted a place to share images and stuff, especially when we do live stream things, and there's no way to share things. And now we'll have that opportunity. And then, you know, we'll grow, maybe do events and things like that, and that'll keep people coming back, so. Yeah, we'll never be the same as an artist just so drawing. Well, yeah, it's the one thing that they can't really take away, right? Like, the process of enjoying a drawing. If you just keep using AI over and over again, like, I'm sorry, but those people are gonna get bored. there's no struggle to get to that like good feeling of like creating something really powerful that you had to fight through to get to. That's a powerful feeling to like work hard and see some results. When everything just comes easy to you, it's just handed to you, you get bored because it's too easy. It's human nature. It's like built into our biology. So Yeah, and then someone was making a good point the other day, like, these people think they're gonna get like hired for this stuff or something. Like corporations, they're gonna get paid less than artists were because they're supposed to be able to do it faster and easier. They're gonna be expected to do more. It's when you use the motherload cheat in The Sims for infinite money and suddenly the game isn't fun anymore. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's fun for a second and then it loses its appeal really, really quickly. You know, in some ways I feel bad for the people that are so gung-ho about AI art, because in reality they're like living out this fantasy because they probably had a dream to like be able to draw and stuff and they gave up, you know, and now they get to live out this fantasy, and they're kind of deluding themselves into thinking that this is like takes real skill so that they can call themselves the artists that they always wanted to be, kind of thing. So it is a little sad. Innovation comes from limitation. If art becomes limitless, it becomes stagnant. This is very complex and wise words, Jack. I feel like you're right. But art is also limitless. Yeah, when you're coming up with like specific ideas, right? Like, it's confusing. I feel like there's like half truths to that, right? Like when you want to, I always talk about when you want to come up with ideas, you want to limit down the scope of what you're talking about, because when there's limitless ideas, it becomes impossible to come up with something. Jack is right on the stagnant part. It's like eating candy for dinner every day. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. It's like that ability to, like, because AI gives you the ability to produce like this constant art that just looks way too good. Like you said, it's like eating candy for dinner. It loses that novelty. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, and I definitely would agree. Like drawing something that actually turned out the way you wanted it to. Yeah. Honestly, some of the worst stuff I see right now too is that there are people who are using AI art to study from, and it's just such a terrible uh, idea in so many ways. Like they think that they're getting back at AI artists or something. When in fact you're learning all the mistakes that AI makes, and also just like, you know, AI is plagiarizing from somebody, even if you don't know exactly who it is. So you should find those artists and study from them because you'll learn way more, and it's just generally more respectable. Infinite choices can easily make you less prone for something new. Yeah. Uh, yeah, no, it's okay, Jack. I understand you now. Four helped translate. I'm a dummy sometimes. It was very profound what you said. It was good. Um, Nas AI gives you the reward for no work. Yeah. Well, that's why I said people get bored. A part of it's a weird thing. Like we wish we could be really amazing artists instantly, but at the same time, if you were given it instantly, you would also be bored. Um, because it would be too easy. Like part of the enjoyment comes from the challenge, as much as it can be frustrating sometimes. Because you're problem solving, you're working things out. That's why really good games, right? They have to balance between like puzzle solving and stuff, or encounters in games to be not so hard that you get frustrated and you want to quit or chuck your controller across the room, and not so easy that you feel like it wasn't really that fun or challenging or anything, and that you didn't have to go through like this trial to beat it, you know? It feels rewarding. Like, that's the reason why Dark Souls is so popular. I mean, beyond the incredible design and all that other stuff, but like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, all that stuff is so rewarding. Elden Ring, because you have this really intense challenge, and when you finally conquer it, it feels so rewarding because you feel like you earned it. As much as it might frustrate you to suck for a long time before you really get it, right? Maxwell. The rush of AI artists is similar to the rush of NFT users. Many people bought NFTs for quick cash, but they proved to be a bad investment. Yeah, it is pretty similar. The difference, though, is that, like, AI stuff is evolving at a rapid pace, and now we have, like, studios and companies on board to replace tons of people. Like, NFTs weren't necessarily a threat to people's livelihood. It just kind of opened up a new avenue for people to make money and scams. In this sense, we're dealing with a lot more removal of jobs. Yeah, it's different in some ways. Like, NFTs were just as bad. It's just the AI images stuff is worse. And now, you know, we've got video, and we're not even talking about the, like, negative implications, like how they're, like, imagine being a kid at school. Like, before, we only had to worry about being, like, in my school they banned Pokemon cards because people were being bullied and people were stealing cards from each other, right? Bullying can still be bad and everything, but bullying is, like, on a whole other level with AI. I think there was a girl that unalived herself because she how was it? You can use, like, AI art or AI images to undress people, right? Imagine somebody doing that at your school. It's just like someone just has to snap a picture of you. It's so messed up. Like, we're just not, there's so many implications of this that go beyond just stealing from artists. And now we have video. Imagine not just a photo, but someone recreating a video of you in a manner, like something that you definitely did not do. Like, I would not want to be a kid again in now today's age. It's genuinely scary. It's just something that we weren't ready to handle. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you ever listen to our politicians whenever they have, like, well, you guys aren't all in the US, but man, whenever they have a conference for, like, Facebook, or the most recent one with TikTok, oh, they're all idiots. They have no idea how the internet works, how computers work. I swear. And they all have some, like, dumbass agenda. Not a bad Krillin, if I do say so myself. Yeah, so, like, getting laws passed for this is just, like, so hard. First of all, they don't care. And secondly, even if they do care, they either have an agenda or they have no idea what they're talking about. Gotta give him a rounded head, because that's Krillin. There we go. I don't know if it looks quite like him, but you know. The hair is looking amazing. Yeah, I'm lucky Krillin doesn't have any hair. Makes it simple. Alright. What else do we have here? More Goku. Sandman. Oh, I gotta take a standing break. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Ugh. Let me make sure I'm still on screen. Okay. Alright, no more AI stuff. It's a bummer. But it really doesn't stop us from creating art. So we'll leave the AI image stuff to people who are just sad that they can't pick up a pencil. Anybody else drawing some Dragon Ball Z? I've never drawn the Dragon Ball characters before. I downloaded the game as well. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, I think it is. I heard that it was good. We can play that too, or we can draw the whole time. Either way. Yeah, Akira Toriyama really mastered some spiky hair business. I feel like he definitely made some characters bald so he wouldn't have to draw any more spiky hair. It's been some time since I drew something like months, so yeah, I gotta do it. I wish I could still recover from my sickness. Wait, Tara, what happened to you? Yeah, Keel, I've been away from drawing a little bit as well myself, which has been a little frustrating. So this is the first time in probably like 2 weeks. Which is, again, really frustrating. I haven't gone that long in a long time. I've just been very busy and having to deal with certain stuff, so. Vegeta's hairline is cooked. Yeah, it's my boy. Yeah, he's on the couch over here. Nanu, I love you. I love you. Yeah, good boy. It's not really crying. He's more like chatting. It just always sounds like he's crying. He probably. I have this divider here, so it might be bothering him a little bit because it's close to him. He's a very sensitive boy, so he doesn't like things near him. He also may just want to go outside again. Did it get sunny? It's a little sunny. He likes to lounge out in the front lawn, so he may want to do that. So he's just like, hey, I want to go to the lawn. Sounded like a dreaming dog. No. Hi, Scribble Mouse. Sorry, I don't think I said hi to you earlier. Caught a bad cold, so I've been in bed all this week today. First day I couldn't get up and function. Oh, man. Sorry, Tara. Is it COVID? If it's COVID, just make sure you rest a ton. I think I read that rest is like a key factor in making sure that you don't get long COVID. When people try to like get up and do shit is when they get long COVID or have a higher chance. No worries, I'm sneaky like a ninja. If you want to join the Discord, I'll post the link once again. Invite people, copy, paste. Why aren't you pasting? For Scribble, hi Soad. If you want to join the Discord, there's the link there. No, just a cold, end up with sore throat and stuffy nose. Okay. Yeah, just be careful, because sometimes that, you know, the tests are getting less and less effective, so sometimes people think they got a cold and it's COVID. Oh no, I have a black screen. Sometimes people think they got a cold and it's COVID. Don't worry, people still also get colds, so it can also not be that. Just saying to be careful. I'm doing good, Soad. Just having a good first day back. This weekend I have to build a website for a client, so we'll be doing that. I don't know if anybody's ever used Webflow before. A very cool platform for designers. I genuinely haven't been sick, I mean, knock on wood, since COVID started, because I wear my mask everywhere. So I don't think I'm getting germs from people. Or at least I try not to. I wash my hands everywhere, and you know, I don't need that. So I am I try to be careful, as careful as possible. Krillin looks way too handsome to be Krillin. Well, we can call him the son of Krillin. Sure. Don't him and Android 18 have a child? Yeah. Last time I got sick was 2 years ago. Yeah, wow. That's great. That means you're a healthy guy. Something snuck in there on you. I'm sorry. Oh, it's actually nice to move around. It's a little chilly in here. Oh, they had a girl? Okay. Well, this is their imaginary son. Or are you painting? I haven't heard from you in a while. You might be a girl monk. I guess. I gave her too much of... If that was the case, she has a little bit too much of a chiseled jawline. I mean, women can have that too. I have to give her more eyelashes action. Oh god. I closed the program again. There we go. I think it was me going over her birthday. It was around a lot of people and family. That's always the trick. Oh, you're in the Discord chatting? Oh, okay. We'll be in there in 30 minutes. So again, if you weren't here earlier, at 10:30 we're going to end the stream like usual. And then we're just going to pop into the Discord. So I'll post the link again in case anybody missed it. And then we'll hang out in there for a bit. I'll check what you guys have been posting. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get water and then we'll go back to it. Hi, my boy. I love you. Thank you for the kisses. Yeah, you're such a good boy. So good, yes. Okay. Oh. I'm glad it's helpful advice. Alrighty then. Let's do a full figured Goku here. I'm glad you're getting helpful advice. I'm just talking about belt buckles. Help. What, in the Discord? The big secret trick of drawing while watching TV before bed. Nice. Sounds like some good advice is being passed around. Or to shrink the head a little. I'll reveal all my art secrets in the Discord. Good, I'm looking forward to it. All right. Mm. I'm waiting to. My art secret is mostly MS Paint and mouse. Other than the ballpoint pen and printer paper. Nice. Not great. Oh my god. Hey, Poline. Kiwuki Bear? Is that supposed to be me? Yes. Oh. This is what I get for not drawing for a while. Ugh. Not that one, unfortunately. It's been too long. Wonder if I can draw this guy just from reference. we do. We're just starting it today. A very soft launch of our Discord. We're gonna hop in there in 20 minutes and hang out there for the remainder of this session. Don't worry, I'm gonna get it even worse. Yeah. I tried. Alright, looks like this guy has a pretty deep brow. I'll be a caveman not knowing what the F to do when I'm gonna draw. Well, that is almost very close to what I talk about in my next video. Circles, two more circles inside that triangle below the two circles, a rectangle below that. What is that for, Jack? Caveman could drop pretty well, though. I got the sketch down on the canvas. Time to take out the beer and do the underpainting. Nice. Draw naked people. That's what I do when I don't have any ideas to draw. Oh, I thought you were drinking the beer. You're painting with the beer? Interesting. I don't know if that really looks like him, but sure. He has a taller head. Beer works as a binding agent, so you can use it with powder pigment. Interesting. Does it smell? I knew what I was gonna do. I have some unfinished paintings on my tablet, but it wouldn't be wise to get back to it now, at least not immediately. How come? Well, I did my best, Akira Toriyama, sir. Oh. The Goku one looks like Mowgli. Yeah, a little bit actually. I tried. That's all you can do. We have 7 minutes left, so I'm gonna just write out the time here, and then we'll swap over to the Discord. The beer can smell, but it dries very fast. If you mess up, you can use water to erase mistakes. Oh, cool. I've never heard of anybody doing that. Interesting. Do you like use it on your paint and then drink it? Like, is that part of the painting ritual? Ooh. It is chilly. I actually think I like the Krillin one that came out, but yeah, you're right, he looks too handsome. Not enough goofiness. I'm afraid I'll ruin it since I put in some hours and to get the way I wanted it to be, but yeah, I shouldn't be afraid. That's what's great about digital. You can always make a copy and try it out, and if it sucks, you always have the version that you know, wanted to maintain. It's one of the best things about digital, really. You can try so many different things without destroying the original. With like traditional stuff, right? Like you can't undo Back to the Point where it was good in your eyes. You just got to keep going. Or fix it again. Most of the time, though, when you work on something, you end up making it better. It's kind of more just your mind's eye of thinking that it will be better than it actually will be. Which is where the fear comes in, and that's unfortunate. You know, that's something that you have to struggle to get past. If it's good beer, then maybe. For painting, just use cheap stuff. Okay. Just a drawing is not gonna bite you. Yeah, I understand that fear, though. It's this is actually what I have a video coming out tomorrow, and it's not necessarily the premise, but it holds the same truth. Is I basically talk about why people end up getting held back from living out their artist dreams, and a lot of time it's for reasons like this. You don't know what you want to draw, when in reality you really know what you want to draw. You're just afraid to draw the thing that you want to draw. So you end up feeling like you have to do, I call it a pre-project, but it can be like a pre-drawing or a warm-up or a pre-painting where you do the painting you think you need to do in order to be good enough to do the thing that you actually wanted to do. Which it sounds like, Akil, that's right where you're at. You have things that you want to work on, but you're afraid. And so you're trying to create something. You don't know what to draw because you're trying to create something so that you feel comfortable coming back to the thing that you do want to draw. When really, you just need to do the thing that you want to do, even if it sucks. Because that's what's going to help you improve. Krillin doesn't have a nose. Well, when you do realistic drawings, they need noses. New video hype, yeah. I hope it's okay. I liked it. It's really hard to tell what will do well. And coming up with like a title, a thumbnail, It's all very complicated. I just want to create stuff and hopefully people will get it. It's really irritating to deal with like the whole marketing side of things. I feel like I get better at it, but then I get worse at it. Similar to art, you know? I see so many things I want to draw, but I don't end up doing it. Yeah, watch the video tomorrow. It might help give you a little insight. Getting rid of that fear is tough, and I think it always stays with you. It's just once you get over it a couple times, you know, it's a little bit easier to manage. Because you know that you've done it before, right? It's common to be afraid, but that's why I have to remind myself that it's not as dangerous as it feels. Yeah. It's legit canon. They say in the manga that he has no nose. Is there like a... Oh, like Akira Toriyama specifically said he has no nose. Oh, weird. He has a physical idiosyncrasy that allows him to breathe through his skin. So he legit doesn't have a nose. Interesting. Okay. I'm sorry, Akira Toriyama. Let's rectify this, shall we? There we go. Just, I don't even know how to... Like, he needs cavities for the eyes, right? So I don't really... That's confusing. I guess it's just like just like that, kinda. Like an alien nodule. Yeah, I read that. Apparently something really smelly was happening, and Goku said that it won't bother Krillin because he has no nose. Okay, well now he's got no nose. It's like Voldemort or something. Whoop. He's now canon approved. How I learned meta, suspension of disbelief. Oh, interesting. Well, I like it. It's interesting. Makes him more interesting as a character. Alright guys, we're officially gonna move to Discord here. And I'm gonna put the Discord link in the chat again for the final time. We'll be in the general chat of Discord. I don't think I'm going to stream on Discord because I think it's actually worse. We'll just chat and maybe we'll jump into the voice chat. Akira was 100% messing with people's perception of how much you can stylize a manga face. Interesting. I mean, a lot of times, you know, manga artists don't draw people with noses. So that is interesting. And they're meant to have noses, right? That's the first I've heard of a character that's, you know, the nose is implied, but he actually doesn't have a nose. And now that I look at the volume covers, like you can see little nubs for the noses, right? But not for Krillin. So that is interesting. It was deliberate choice. Thanks for letting me know. That's so interesting. Okay, guys. It was fun streaming. Thank you for joining. If you want to join us on the Discord, you're welcome to. You don't have to. We'll be there for a little while longer. Maybe we'll go into the voice chat. I'm not sure, but we'll start in general chat and we'll go from there. See how everybody enjoys it. Okay? Thank you for joining. And we'll be back next week, I believe. I still have a little bit of catching up to do with work, so I'll see how much I can stream next week, but we'll be back to normal hopefully very soon. And we have the Discord now, so you can always check in. I'll catch you all later. I'll see the rest of you in Discord. We just assume anime characters have nostrils even if they're rarely drawn. Yeah. No, it's deliberate. It's literally in the manga. Like there's a chat. That's what Four and I were talking about. There's a chat between Goku and he was saying like this won't affect Krillin because he has no nose. So I don't think it was improvised. I think it was by design. It doesn't make sense to like have every other character have a nose and then he's just like, nope, this one has no nose because I improvised it. Like it sounds more like it was on purpose. And the fact that he breathes through his skin, like it sounds designed, like he came up with it, you know. Could be wrong, but you know. All right, guys. See you in the Discord. If you're not there, have a good day. Have a good weekend. I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.